Alright, so we are on the PHG the game account on Instagram, and they have a couple of updates for the game actually. So the past couple of posts they have here have been mainly about the Jotun Predator, which is a pretty good class, I'd say. A lot of HP, a lot of stamina, but it drains energy pretty fast. And the post after this one is about the Shock Gauntlet, which is a really good weapon to use for the Preds, especially against those toxic players out there. Aside from this post, there's actually a video that came out today, which is a celebration of 6 years of hunting in the jungle in Predator hunting grounds. Yeah, the game came out in 2020, April 24th, so on this day it's exactly 6 years. And they had over 6 million players in total across all platforms. But as of now, there's not too many around across all of them. But yeah, you're going to see like the usual names out there. So the next post is going to be the Jotun Predator, but also the announcement of double XP anniversary event for the next 2 weeks. Wow, that is a lot of levels to get. From April 24th until May 8th. 2 weeks of double XP. You know, a lot of people are going to be online during this event. The next post is another video, but this one is a reveal for another Pred DLC class. So here's the video. It's very short. He's walking, he's got that sword, and it cuts off. And actually, if you look at the hair, it's most likely going to be Jor, Dek's father. Also, if you see the spikes on the shoulder pads, it matches what Jor has. So based on those two things, I'm going to guess it's going to be Jor. There are some fans that are asking for them to put Dek and Quay into this game as playable Pred character classes, but for myself, I would prefer having Jor. They did make Dek as a playable character in Call of Duty, and Quay is not that popular, but for myself, I would prefer having Jor. So the last thing I want to mention is this post back from September of 2025 when they announced that they're going to have these test servers where you can try out these new upcoming balance changes and gameplay mechanics for the game. So yeah, they're going to make some changes to the game, but so far after, what, 6-7 months, there's no update. I'm going to assume, since it is Ilphonic, they're going to release this new Pred DLC first to make money and push this bounce patch a bit further down the road. They really got to fix these map glitches where they have these holes in certain areas of a stage where you can go into like the mountain or under a rock or under a structure and just kind of hide there. In some locations, the Preds can go down there to flush them out, but overall, it's not something that should be in the game. These things are pretty much an exploit or a glitch and should not be accessible in the game. And these things are very easy to fix. All you gotta do is put a solid wall object on the hole so they can't go in there. And recently, there's also these glitch spots where human players are going into like these out-of-bound areas where the Pred cannot even reach them, but for some reason the humans find a specific little corner where they don't take any damage from being out of bounds of the map, where they're kind of safe just hiding way at the back. Anyways, yeah, the game has a bunch of issues, but hopefully they'll patch it properly this time. So that's all the updates for now. Leave a like on the video, put your comments below, and I'll see you later.